plays games with Steve.
What? And Jay?
We must defend Kurara! What?
I assume Nigo is dead, and we're not really going to get any more scenes with him. Very pissed off for one particular reason.
Yeah, what's that?
Not once during his dialogue did we say,
It's because.
Oh.
It's true, it's true. Missed opportunity.
It's because.
Oh, God,
His school was a decline.
I forgot.
How could you forget?
Yeah, I just...
That's cinema.
yeah.
Oh, you're right.
It was like the worst thing that ever happened to Pokemon.
Just a casual movie fan. God damn it.
What's your favorite Pokemon movie?
Pokemon movie?
Yeah.
I've only seen the first 4. No, that's not true. I watched the fucking... Oh my god. I've already
The
forgot.
Darkrai movie.
Darkrai.
Which Pokemon was in it. Yeah.
Everyone swears by the later Pokemon movies, but I'm sorry, I watched a bunch of them while I was shiny hunting for Jirachi because it's fucking
Okay, so
boring
she
hunt.
can't do anything.
That a lot of the later movies fucking suck. I'm sorry, they're so bad. Like the Zora movie, fucking boring. I'm sorry. Like what the shit?
Is there a Pokemon movie that's like really good?
Really good? I
That's
mean,
the thing. I can't really think of one that's
aside from the first one.
but the first one's actually not that good.
I have to give it a rewatch, but I really like Enter the Unknown, or with the third one, Entei. Like,
Enter the Unknown. I remember it tried something. Yeah.
okay, maybe none of the Pokemon movies are good.
I don't think they're bad movies.
They're just-
but they're not like super.
Yeah,
Well,
this
you
is-
know, they're kids movies.
They're high budgeted.
Yeah, they look
adventures.
nice. Sure.
As a kid, I was so excited to see what legendary Pokemon would be in a Pokemon.
I mean, yeah, that's the main
right?
draw.
And I was like, okay, the Manaphy movie is summoning all like water Pokemon. Kyogre's on the poster. It's gonna be fucking sick. Appears for like less than like 10 seconds, like a Kyogre, and I was like, man, I'm so fucking tired of Manaphy. But I think I rewatched the Jirachi movie,
Wish me.
The Wishmaker, and there's a scene in there that I think is so good where like Jirachi keeps like summoning things, you know, because it's just granting wishes and there's piles of candy everywhere. And May gets really mad. It's like, all right, Jirachi, get rid of the problem. And Jirachi's like, get rid of problem? Okay. And then May just disappears. I'm just like, fuck. Like, it's really funny. I'm like, damn.
I gotta say, May was never particularly interesting to me, from what I watched of that season. She was no Misty. I'm a big Misty stan.
See, May was a crush for me.
Of course, of course.
Of course. You like me.
Yeah. I mean, you're a Ruby man through and through.
Yeah,
Ruby,
really,
Ruby,
am.
Ruby, as they say.
Ruby Ruse days.
Yeah.
Ruby. Well, more.
But yeah, the Jirachi movie was fine. The Latios movie, I remember Latios movie, I remember loving, and I was like, man, this is fucking boring. I'm like, I just love the meme of just like the Latias disguised as a human, like pushing Ash on the swing, and then that she reveals herself to be Latias.
Yeah, doesn't she like kiss ass?
Well, that's like
She doesn't kiss ass.
this movie. Time, Latias kisses ass.
Kiss Ash.
At the end of the movie, yeah. But during the swing scene, people just like, I remember a tweet being like, bro, am I trippy or did my girlfriend turn to a fucking Latias? Like,
These guys are pretty.
I have not seen too many of these movies. Like, I would mostly catch them on TV. What's the one with Lucario any good?
Lucario and the Mystery of Mew.
I remember that one being on TV.
That one's also boring. The best parts are the Reggies.
Yeah. Oh, because isn't that when the
First time we hear them.
the
Like,
cunty Reggie Rock sound?
oh, yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Rock.
What?
You never heard the Reggie Rock? Like
No, I
any of the
don't
Reggies?
No, I don't
They
think so.
sound insane, and I already, okay, for anyone in the you talk about favorite legendary trios, Moltres, like the birds, Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno, Raikou, Entei, Suicune for the legendary beasts. No, it's all about the Regis. I fucking love those things. These weird ass golems. I love them. And when they revealed in the movie that the way they talk, because you know how they're like what we perceive as eyes, like the circles on them are like braille.
Are those mouths or something?
It's supposed to be like, well, I don't know if it's mouths, but they blink. So they blink in random succession. So that's why it's like Regirock just like all the Regis just sound fucking crazy. Oh, I gotta fucking pull up. Like I can't believe I've never heard this. I love them. And so in Sword and Shield, when they introduced new Regis in the DLC, I was like, oh hell yeah, give me more. Reggie, Pokemon.
But besides that, remember when they did a CG remake of Mewtwo Strikes Back?
Yeah.
And remember when Pikachu was a detective?
I do.
I thought
Was that before or after Torterra Island? the part of the movie.
Oh, the part where did we both fall asleep during that part?
Well, that's the thing.
In separate showings?
Yeah, we didn't watch it together. So I was like, I remember telling you, I was like, man, I fell asleep in that movie. And you're like, when? I'm like, during Torterra Island.
It's a pretty boring part.
not saying it's a good movie, but I would have thought, because Pokemon is huge, and I'm like, how could this movie fail? And I don't think it failed, but it wasn't like this big blockbuster success for them. Like, it did fine, but then it kind of...
people liked it. Yeah.
I made a bad impression on someone I was interested in, and that was potentially interested in me at the time at a group brunch, where I was like, dude, I fucking hated Detective Pikachu, and they just could not believe me.
Yeah.
And I was
They're like, what's wrong with this guy?
It's got Ryan Reynolds.
Whatever. Oh yeah, we're real quick. Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna just play it for Domino's commercial on YouTube right now. But
I have premium. I'm not used to this.
Like that. Okay, yeah, that's kind of crazy.
yeah, they all sound like that.
Fascinating.
Like, and I'm like, that rules.
I love it. It's a shame that we're getting further and further away. I don't know, maybe SungWon kid knows more about this, but it doesn't seem like Pokemon these days, they want them to say their names anymore.
No, that's not true.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I know it from experience.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Yeah. No, they. You might be thinking of.
games?
No, there was one anime. I was in Twilight Wings. In that one, they wanted them to sound just like animals, like no names.
Okay.
But in the show, no, they still say their names and stuff.
That seems like the consensus with those short series, those YouTube exclusives, because they did one with, what was it, the Fire Red and Leaf Green. Well, that was like the time.
What was it called? Or was it Origins?
Maybe it was Origins.
Yeah.
It was around the time X and Y was coming out, and like the big thing was the end of Charizard turned into Charizard X.
Yeah.
I think they're going for. They want to differentiate that stuff and make it just feel different from the typical show.
Gotcha.
That's what they're
Yeah.
kind of going for. Yeah. So.
I think one of the best parts is how sometimes they just sound like a person saying the name. I got mind reader.
Yeah.
I always think about how watching Sun and Moon and Pokemon with some friends, and my friend who hasn't seen a lot of the new generation Pokemons, so sees Toucanon for the first time. It's like, whoa, that's a big bird. And Toucanon just goes, Toucanon. And my friend just immediately just goes, that's a man. Like, he's just
Toucanon.
like, yeah, like,
Fuck you, Toucanon.
yeah.
Hello.
And he's the laser beam one, right?
No, Toucanon is just he's
Laser
Toucan-
beak, right? Like the beak.
Yeah, you know his attack.
Yeah, the beak.
Oh.
Yeah, it has his beak was like Beak Blast, I think it was
Yeah,
called.
yeah. Yeah.
Toucanon.
Toucan.
Hello, I'm Toucanon.
What's a
Hey, hey.
what?
Never
up?
mind. It's just gonna be a Stever.
Oh,
Tell it.
Lord, why
Tell
not?
it. Tell us so we don't laugh. Tell it.
Tell it because we don't laugh.
Tell us so that we won't laugh.
Well, you're being mean.
Come on, just do it.
I'm trying to think of a good example here.
Okay, yeah.
Just what's like What's like a series maybe that like ended and then they kind of brought back with movies that kind of changed things around, or just like introduced new lore and stuff like that? This is gonna be important.
Think on that. Set up that Stever. Like Kurara set up this cannon. Ow! Oh, Blibberberg! Oh, shit.
Come on. Come on. Ooh. I was not, I didn't say this before, but I wasn't expecting her eyes and mouth on the tomato to move.
Yeah. It's that cherry on top on the design.
No, it's tomato. Tomato on top.
Cherry tomato.
Oh. Okay, I might sound
God damn it!
I might sound super stupid, but are cherry tomatoes and grape tomatoes that different?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a tomato expert.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow, this thing's tough. Looks like it's still got plenty of fight in it. At least it's closer to the ground now. That's gonna make things a lot easier.
Insolent
Reprobates?
insolent reprobates, suckling on the lifeblood of the human world. Repulsive monsters from the beyond, Kyoshika Magadori and the holy Jumonji sword shall exorcise you. Hiya! Judo chop! Not now, Jumonji sword.
Alright.
What are we talking about? Your Stever?
Yeah, he's setting up a Stever.
Like in
Oh, a show that
yeah.
that got retconned.
So, how like in Dragon Ball Super Broly the movie.
Yeah, that
where it has,
that changed the
it has like
series. Yeah,
it has like it has like the more modern Bardock backstory and all that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Toucan.
Two cannons?
It's Toucan, yeah.
This was the whole. I thought you were talking about something else.
No.
I didn't think you were coming back to the stupid Toucan voice.
Jay, you're being mean, Jay. Jay.
Okay.
I believed in you, Steve! I vouched for you,
Steve! That was too much of a Stever. That's all I wanted to say.
God, that's so much
Steve,
setup.
I believed it. I vouched for you.
I gave you the benefit of the doubt.
Embarrass me.
It's okay. It's okay.
Sorry, I should have played into maybe like the second Spider-Verse movie.
Yeah?
I don't know, canon events. Canon.
Oh, we need to move on.
Oh, God. It's getting worse and worse as we go. Yeah, let's use that Crimson Assault.
That was my most Carlos Magic School Bus moment yet.
Alright, you ever watch much Magic School Bus, Jay?
I don't remember it, but I was so into the idea. There was one kid, I want to say he looked like Chucky Finster.
Arnold.
And would always be like, we shouldn't be doing this or something.
I should have stayed home today.
As a kid, I was mad. I'm like, oh my God, you're ruining the field trip.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I felt.
Yeah, that's
You get
why
to go inside your kid's stomach.
Yeah, that's why I say to Shomei or Frog Boy, whatever his name is.
No.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, so I'm guessing you guys watch a lot of Magic School Bus.
Yeah, I watched a lot. Yeah.
I think I didn't watch it. I think I remember seeing it on TV, but that was always like a wheel in the TV day in school.
Substitute teacher kind of vibe. Like,
Yeah, or just like I gotta grade shit.
It was an educational show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did it teach you? Just like about
Like, the water cycle, and they would literally go, like, through the water cycle, experiencing
okay.
it.
Human
Yeah.
body.
so it's like science education. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, very much so.
Got you.
Yeah, it wasn't like time travel, like history or anything. That's Time Squad's job.
Yeah.
I don't think Time Squad was very educational.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what would be funny for the Magic School Bus like class? To see them like show up to school one day and they have a substitute and it's just a boring day of
Yeah.
school.
Just the-
Well, I
They're like,
guess-
oh, school sucks. Actually. Yeah. What the hell? I mean, I always had the thought, like, man, like when they like go to the next grade, they're like, oh,
Yeah.
this fucking sucks, and they just be depressed, It'd just be awful.
was there a teacher that you were really bummed to leave because you're graduating to the next grade? Like your fourth grade teacher was like super awesome or something.
I've had some favorite teachers. I think at the time, like, school always felt like it was exciting to move up, you know?
Yeah, I don't think there was anybody. Yeah, it always kind of felt like, yeah, all right, we're moving up, you know. And I feel like whenever we had our graduations, it always felt like a good goodbye kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, like, okay, yeah, we're moving on. But I mean, there were a lot of teachers I really liked. Who was your guys' I don't know, favorite teacher?
You know, I'm gonna give a shout out to my 3rd grade teacher. First one that came to mind because she was great, and like 3rd grade was one of my favorite elementary school years because like we had the most creative projects.
Is this hitting the boss?
No.
No, it
The
is.
HP would be blinking red.
Okay, got it. All right, go ahead. Continue, Steve.
But I just like, remember really liking that year. That was one of the last like 3rd grade film, one of the last like good years before Welcome to Real Life, sucker. You know. But I remember I was like, I think I was a senior in high school, and I was walking past my old elementary school, walking to school. And someone gets out of the car in the parking lot. It's my 3rd grade teacher, and she immediately recognized me.
Wow.
And I'm just like, oh, you remember who I am? Oh, duh. But no, she knew me by name and was asking how I was doing and all that. And I told her I was, you know, going to art school, and she was like so excited. She's like, yeah, you always were so creative, always drawing. I'm really happy for you. And I'm like, yeah, you were a great teacher. So
Yeah. No, yeah, a good teacher it's a really important job.
Yeah.
I really admire teachers. I mean, there was a time where I thought I was going to be a teacher, you know. That was what as a kid, I always wanted to be a teacher.
Yeah.
And then as I grew up, it kind of shifted, but I've always had a lot of respect. Yeah.
I thought that's where I was going to end up. And then I moved to Los Angeles.
Wait, you also thought you were going to be a teacher?
Oh, I thought like my dad was always like, "You'd be a good teacher. You'd be a good teacher," and I'm like, maybe you see like some good qualities, but I don't know. I was like, I don't want to teach public school and all that. But after like college, when it was like, I don't know where my life is going, and things were kind of like I wouldn't say dire, but things seemed like they were like gonna start like going in circles and being dead ends. And my dad was constantly, you should go back to school. We're not teach. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to go back.
What would you
to
have wanted
school.
to teach?
Art.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yeah. I mean, you would have been a great art teacher. Yeah.
I think I did like a few like one-off lessons with kids, and I did enjoy it. You know?
Yeah.
I'm not, you know, it's like I still need a little more organization. But
Right. All right.
It's finally over. That's got to have been one of our toughest battles yet.
that's what you think. Can we get one more thing?
We couldn't have done it without you, Takumi. You're always there for us when we need you most. Are those nerd glasses of yours just for show? I'm the one who brought down the commander, you limp-dicked Poindexter. What did you just call me? You were all pretty useless out there. If your parents could see you now, they'd regret ever giving you life and throw themselves off a cliff.
Hey, don't bring our parents into this. You've got a real nasty attitude. You know that?
Anyway, it's time for the coup de grace. Who wants to do it this time?
Oh, right. I guess we have to finish it off. I really hate this part. If we let it live, we'll only recover and come back to threaten the school again. That's a risk we can't afford to take. I can't do it, though, so it'll have to be one of you. Was that? What makes you so special? I'm sorry. I would if I could, but my grip on Hemo Anima isn't on the same level as everyone else's. We must hurry. If nobody else wants to, I could strike the final blow.
No one wants to see you and your katana jerk off together, Kyoshika. Or do you get off on having other people watch?
Pay her no heed, everyone. Such indecent acts would give me no pleasure whatsoever. Not even a little.
I'm fine with it too. Gotta keep up my strength for when we have to kill each other in part 2.
That's your motivation for getting stronger? Anyway.
We get a boost.
We're all mad. Does it tell you how many times? No, it doesn't. You have to kind of keep track on your own.
Yeah.
So we did him, right?
Yeah.
So we haven't done Eito, Gaku, Kyoshika. I'll go with, who do I use the most? Not the new guys. She's not bad. You know what? She's thirsting for it.
She's gonna be totally normal about this.
Yeah. Boop. She's like, oh, ew, gross. God, it just feels so weird seeing her, like, I don't know, it feels out of character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's smiling.
Don't open your mouth. You're gonna get it in there.
Extermination complete.
Mission.
Mission complete!
What is it? Like, come on, right?
Come out!
Okay.
Is that Fox that does it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Come out! Got so much boop. Oh, man. Oh, geez. Let me
We
give
have
all...
so many units to upgrade.
Never mind. What's that over there? Whew. A heck of a lot happened this time around, but at least we all made it back alive. What? You think I'd let a bunch of candy-ass invaders get the better of me? Have a little faith.
I'm glad I got here in time to help out. The journey back was pretty hectic. As we were talking, the door to the war room opened and the others rushed in.
Oh, my God. Splendid work as always, everyone. Looks like my dear sister's vision came in clutch after all. We told you everything would work out, didn't we?
Why are you acting so happy about it? You didn't even do anything.
My thanks to you new arrivals as well. You really saved the day, just like my dear sister predicted. Who are these guys? Are they part of your unit too?
Why were you not on the battlefield with us? Surely you'd not desert your allies in the time of need.
Well, you see,
I'm sorry, I'm just a user beating guy with the hidden supreme arrogance to adopt this mockery of a human form.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Or what you said.
Yeah, but it sure is fun to watch you squirm.
Never mind that. I thought I was hungry before, but I could barely stand now. My vision's getting blurry. Oh, I almost forgot. You brought a bunch of food over from our school. You've got food? For real?
Of course, if you want it, you'll have to show proper deference. Now get on your knees and lick the floors clean. If I can't have a red carpet reception, seeing you toil will be the next best thing.
Ignore Kurara. What do you guys say to a victory meal? We could talk more afterwards. That sounds great. I'm so hungry I could puke.
Then let's all pitch in and get the food off the bus and into the cafeteria.
Fine, I'll do anything if it means I get to eat something other than canned bread crap.
No way they have it. Canned bread. With everyone helping out, it didn't take us long to unload the supplies we brought over from the other academy. Back in the cafeteria, we let the Rational-Matic do its thing and soon had a glorious feast laid out before us.
No, we just ate it a bunch. And then it was all clean.
It's gone.
Oh, we were so hungry. They were hungrier than I've ever seen them.
Oh boy, I needed that. I could feel the nutrients seeping into me.
why am I crying? Come on, body. I just got that sodium.
I was starting to feel like I was never going to be full again.
Glad we could help out with that. Maybe you'd like a nice massage session to follow.
What was that first thing you said? You lost all your supplies in a fire, right? How awful.
How moronic. We should have just let natural selection run its course.
Lay off us, will ya? Well, you should be fine now. I took a quick inventory of what we brought over. There's plenty to last the rest of our term here. For all of us.
All of us? You mean you're staying?
Oh, right. I still haven't told you about that part. It all started when that storm hit. And
Yap.
Nico, and it's
I love
like
to yap.
Sire, but
I
it's not
love
Sire,
to yap.
And everyone's
Yap,
kind of
yap,
weird.
yap.
And I'm
Loud
pretty
and
sure she's
long and
Kara.
long.
So these guys are going to live here with the rest of us from now on?
That's right. Apparently they were always meant to join us eventually.
Nice to meet you all. Let's work hard to keep this school safe. I don't know about that. I mean, we just met you guys.
Enough of your ineffectual protests, cabbage breath. You should be honored to have an aristocrat like myself among you. If the future of humanity wasn't at stake, I'd never even subject my eyes to your trashy appearances, except to point you out in a police lineup. The crime being too stupid and ugly. You sure have a sense of humor, Miss Osuzuki. Criticizing our appearances looking the way you do? Pure comedy gold. Are you gonna let them get away with that, Kyoshika? He's laughing at you, belittling your individuality.
That insult was aimed at me. Prepare to face the judgment of the holy Jumanji sword, foul miscreant. Please, everyone, don't fight. We're supposed to be a team.
Are you okay, Eito?
We have so many new allies, new friends. My heart feels like it's gonna burst. But perhaps we should wait until tomorrow before we start getting to know each other. I'm sure we're all tired from the battle.
I'm good with that. Gonna be pretty freaky sweet. Gonna be
Freaky deaky.
freaky sleeping. Gonna be pretty freaking sweet sleeping on a full stomach for a change. Then shall we all meet up again tomorrow morning here in the cafeteria?
I expect the beds to be suitably clean and hygienic. If I see any stains I don't recognize, there'll be trouble.
Yeah, whatever.
Let's go rest. Honkshu.
Oh my goodness.
Why are we doing it this way? Tell me.
Optional dialogue in case you wanted to.
No.
Okay.
Slept in the bed. It felt kind of nice to be back here. But I want to go to my real room, the one back in the Turk. I'll survive, but would the real Karo be there? I gotta wait. I gotta just wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day.
Bing bong. I'm still dead, by the way. Oh,
The Dirty 30.
new classrooms. What did you get access to this time? On the first floor. God, there's a lot of rooms. It's the metal shop, and on the second floor, the bio lab. As usual, I'm still dead, though. Okay, new school facilities,
Oh,
huh?
I have to meet up everyone in the cafeteria first. Cafeteria.
Cafeteria.
All right, it looks like everyone's here.
Still feels weird having so many people around all of a sudden.
Then let's hold a killing game and then thin out the herd a little.
Whoa. Don't be so casual about it. Taking life is a serious matter. If you're going to kill someone, you gotta take your time with it and really make it mean something for the both of you, you know?
Was that supposed to be inspiring? There being more of us could be a good thing, though. The more allies we have, the better we can defend the school. Allies, huh?
Anyway, I took a quick look around the school already. It's basically identical to ours, just like Nigo said. Apart from the huge wall of fire outside, of course.
So those are the infamous undying flames. The sight of them fair sets my teeth on edge. You told us a little about them on the bus on the way here, but maybe we could get a proper explanation now? What exactly are those flames, Takumi?
Well, let me tell you, pink girl.
Okay.
All we can tell you about the flames is what Sirei told us when we first got here.
Oh, they're around the school. They never go out.
Never? That's what I said. And they need their undying flames.
Fire that never goes out. It sounds like something out of a fairy tale.
I never have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Heck, I'm still having trouble getting my brain to accept it.
Perhaps 'tis an advanced form of ninjutsu? Which chakra elements does one combine for such a transformation? The flames are there to help keep the invaders away from Last Defense Academy, right? If that's true, they must be a part of the defense system. They're probably being generated somewhere on school grounds.
Yeah, maybe. To tell you the truth, we don't really understand how it works either. You got them burning outside your defense room too. That's gotta be to protect whatever's in there, huh?
We think so. I tried dousing those ones with a fire extinguisher before, but they sprang up again pretty much right away. It's going to take a lot more than it's going to take a lot more than that to get inside.
Wow, this really brings a lot of questions still unanswered. Sirius had to explain everything, but then he disappeared.
And you couldn't convince him to tell you sooner. You truly are useless.
Sorry.
Hey, that wasn't our fault.
Your defenses are a lot beefier than ours. I guess that settles it. This school is the real deal, alright?
Yes, it's just like Nigo said.
Second to last defense academy, it's a decoy! Yep. Yeah.
Inside the last defense academy has the true one.
Verily, 'twas a shock to learn we'd be risking our lives to protect a mere decoy.
A shock? It was downright infuriating. The B team is no place for someone of my social standing.
It's not as if the work we did there wasn't important. The invaders took the bait and sent troops to the decoy, after all. All those attacks we fought off stopped them from focusing their entire fighting force on this school.
I still say Nigo could have told us that from the beginning.
a lot of the information relating to this war is classified. Maybe he didn't have permission. Even Nigo couldn't defy orders from above. He told us that much himself.
Orders from above.
Man, Zuri mentioned higher ups too. Who's really controlling this war?
But now the Decoy Academy's gone. That means the attacks on this one are gonna get a whole lot worse, right? Pretty much. They don't gotta decide who to send where anymore. We're all there is. We're all there is. There's still like 70 days to go? Oh man, what rotten luck. I don't know if I could hold out that long.
What's the worst that could happen? Dying? If it's gonna happen anyway, maybe we should get started now. You know, get busy living or get busy dying.
You're all so adorable in the way you freak out over every little thing.
Enemy attacks may get worse, but there's more of us too. We can learn to fight as a team, then...
Why fight at all? Why don't we just run?
Huh?
If we use that school bus you came in on, we can cover a lot more ground than on foot. We might even be able to drive all the way back to the complex.
You're babbling, sir. A warrior does not desert their post while the enemy still draws breath. And nor does a woman.
Even supposing the bus could cover that kind of distance, none of us know how to get to the Turk from here.
Oh, that's catching on, huh?
Yeah.
And besides, the future of humanity is at stake here. If we don't defeat the invaders, the whole world is done for.
Don't tell me you actually believe all that future of humanity stuff. There's a good chance it's just a story made up to motivate us, you know? Naturally, we consider that possibility. It was one of the first things we discussed.
In the end, we decided if there was even a chance of it being true, we had no choice but to steel our resolve and do our part for these 100 days.
Nozomi was very persuasive. The way she got us fired up, we couldn't help but get on board with it.
I didn't really do anything special. But how can you be so sure? Do you have any grounds or evidence to prove it's true?
You got any grounds or evidence for thinking it's not?
I guess not.
Gotcha.
If Sire had been able to tell you more about what's going on, you'd be sure of it too. I think that's the main difference between our two groups and why our attitudes are so different. Once Nigo told us about world death, we knew we couldn't just stand by and let it happen.
World death.
World death, huh?
Yeah, yes, indeed. Humanity. Okay, it's bad. It's really, really bad.
It's bad.
The key to overcoming world death.
Wait. World death? What's that?
A new prominent term to deal with. This is going to overload my exercise brain.
Who's that?
Don't worry about it.
It's all starting to make sense now. You never even gotten that far, huh? It's no wonder you're still going back and forth on whether it's all true, then. You best prepare yourselves for a shock. What do you mean?
According to the information Nigo shared with us, world death was the catalyst for this entire war. This is the thing that started it all? More than that, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the Tokyo residential complex.
It's called the Turk!
Well, that's tough to say. World death has decimated the human population and forced the survivors to take shelter underground.
It decimated the population? It's that bad?
Enough with the dramatic buildup. Just tell us what this world death thing is.
Quiet, pea-brain. The adults are talking. If we tell you, we don't want any of that, hey, is that really true? What if it's all made up stuff? Do you think you can hold on to that single thought without blowing a fuse?
Come on, make with the explanations already.
That's no way to talk to someone who's about to impart important wisdom. Didn't anyone ever teach you any manners, you inbred little street urchin?
What, and your manners are any better, you foul-mouthed rich girl?
Shut up! Honestly, having to listen to your complaints is making my skin crawl. Spend too much time talking, and you won't be ready when the enemy attacks. And if you don't fight the enemy when they attack, you die. Is that so hard to understand? So why do you insist on picking apart everything we say? I've stepped in things that would have made... I've stepped in things that would have made... I've stepped in things that would have made better soldiers than you.
These rides would make me see gum stuff. Some flavorists more resilient than me too.
Can you really blame us for asking questions after getting dragged into this crazy war out of nowhere? That's where you're wrong. We weren't dragged into this. We were chosen as mankind's last hope.
Mankind's last hope.
Yes, we were chosen to represent humanity in this war. to shoulder the hopes and futures of everyone back home. We're the only ones that could stop our entire species from being wiped out. We don't have a choice in this. We have to fight.
And you believe that too? Are you sure you haven't just been brainwashed to think it's true?
Again, you make joke of our resolve? You won't be laughing when my blade has had its way with you. What about World Death? You gonna keep throwing that name around like it means something, or are you actually gonna start explaining things?
We'll explain tomorrow. You know what? I'm not telling you a thing. Go shove it up the tailpipe of a car you can't afford to insure because you're poor.
SungWon, those are our fans.
Sorry. I can't work with a No, I was doing the bit like, oh, we'll tell you this important information tomorrow, and then someone fucking dies. I can't work with a bunch of impatient, ineffectual, dull-witted... Jesus Christ. I can't work with a bunch of impatient, ineffectual, dull-witted morons like you. There's no point in us telling you anymore.
Kirara, don't be like that.
There's no need for us to get involved with these chumps, Nozomi. We can win this war on our own just fine. I can't believe we wasted our food on you peasants. We'd have been better off letting you shrivel up and using you as invader bait.
Oh, you act like a big shot, but this is our school, you know? We were here first. Yeah, we opened up this place to you after yours went kaput. If it weren't for us, you'd have nowhere to go right now.
We could say the same for you. You and the school would have been toast if we hadn't helped out in the battle yesterday.
Don't get smart with me, pretty boy. I'll murderize you.
You think I'm pretty? Oh, ouch. Don't mangle murder like that. That word deserves to be treated with respect.
It's no surprise these peasants can't speak properly. They don't show the slightest sign that they've taken anything on board. Poverty must have dulled their wits to the point they can't even hold a conversation.
Well, excuse the heck out of me. I'd rather be poor than an absolute rotten human being. Seriously, what's the big idea showing up out of nowhere and acting like you've got the right to boss us around? Oh yeah, that's right, that's me. You've made it obvious you lack the experience and expertise to defend the school on your own. It's only natural that we step in to superintend.
See, at any point, if you want to toss me one, I can take one.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Because you have like 5
Yeah,
of them.
I'm realizing how much of your characters are talking to each other.
Yeah.
You know what would help release some of this tension? A killing game! You want to try to escape? Be my guest. I'm gonna come after you, though. The thrill of the chase. I wonder how far you'd get if I amputated your legs first.
Watch it, man. I may not hit girls, but I won't hold back against another guy.
Killing game? Anyone? Just one murder, that's all I ask.
That's enough. You all need to calm down.
Takumi's right. We won't get anywhere if we don't work together.
Wake up and smell the roofies, Nozomi. That dreadnought class deadbeat's as bad as the rest of them. The moment your back is turned, he'll spike your drink and take you back to his room to have his way with you.
I'd never do anything like that. I really wouldn't. You know that, right?
Please, everyone, we shouldn't be fighting among ourselves. Why can't we be friends?
Friends with these guys? Don't make me laugh.
Befriending these cosplay convention rejects certainly is asking a lot from normal people like us. We're so normal.
How dare you, sir? I'll not let that insult slide. Choose your fate. Face the judgment of the holy Jumanji sword, or repent and die by your own hand. I demand satisfaction. Satisfaction, my ass.
No, Ema.
Yeah. Ema may be a jerk, but he's our jerk.
He's our sister fucker. I've had just about all I can stand of your loathsome visages. Visages? I don't know, we're done here. We're gonna look up that word later. Come on, Nozomi.
But... Yeah, get lost. See if we care. If I never see your dumb face again, it'll be soon enough.
Too soon.
Too soon. All right. Trying to press the issue now will only make things worse.
Visage.
I was like, what are you doing?
Looking up how to say that word.
It would be nice if we could talk more tomorrow, though.
They left with their heads held high.
I really thought that was going to be the transition.
Yeah, and everybody
And
started
talk tomorrow we shall.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.